I'm back in the kitchen, whipping it up, whipping it up. So tonight, I'm gonna do some vegan banana bread. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is mash up my bananas. So I took those two dark brown ones that I just had, about black ones, and I'm adding this one, and I'm gonna mash them up. With a fork, I just take a fork and just mash. Okay, my bananas is all mashed up, so now I'm gonna start adding my other ingredients like my flour, my sugar, my milk. I got some walnuts, and I got some chocolate. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so right now I'm melting my chocolate. You can do it in the microwave. I try to not do the microwave too much. But I had bought this chocolate and it melted in the car. But this is a chocolate. It was chocolate chips and now it's one big lump. But it's like free from a whole bunch of stuff, including dairy and gluten and stuff like that. But it had melted, so I put it in the refrigerator and now it's all hard. So I'm trying to melt it or whatever. So this is how you melt it on the stove. You get a pot of hot water and you boil it, and you get like a pan or another pot that fits on top without falling into the water. And then as you see, it'll start slowly melting. But yeah, so moving on. While that is melting, I am going to start adding my flour. I only got a little bit of flour left, so I'm just gonna add the rest of this. I thought I might need another one, but I think this is enough, actually. I think it's supposed to be like around the cup. I try not to do too much measuring because it's not my own. If I measure it, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not original. But anyway, so yeah. So that looks about like enough. And if it's not, I'll add a little bit more in the end. And I am going to add a little bit of baking powder. So that was all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna add a little bit of baking powder. And I'm gonna add some, I have coconut palm sugar. I'm gonna add that. Now you can do whatever sugar you want to do. You can do whatever all-purpose flour you want to do. I just try to stick to the gluten-free. I'm pretty specific on what I get a lot of times. And I'm gonna do a little bit of ground cinnamon. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. And yeah, I'm still waiting on my chocolate, and I'm gonna add some walnuts. So yeah, let's do it. So I got my oat milk. I'm gonna add a little bit of oat milk in there. I don't want to add too much because I don't want it to be too moist, but I definitely want it to loosen up more than what it already is right now. And if you didn't know, for vegans, we don't do eggs, but mashed up bananas or applesauce it can be a substitute for egg. Just FYI. But yeah, so it is definitely loose. See that? This is how I need it to be. I think I'm out a little. No, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think this is good. So see that? Kind of looks like pancake mix. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my chocolate to finish melting, and I'm going to add my walnuts after I add my chocolate. Okay, so my chocolate is all melted. chocolate is all melted, still leaking at the bottom from the water. So I'm just gonna add it in to my mixture. I'm gonna get rid of this one and keep my chocolate stuff. And I'm just mixing it up. And as I mix, I am going to add my walnuts. And mix it up some more. And this is what we have. This is what it looks like. So I'm putting in the oven for about 45, close to an hour. Wait, let me get my pan. Okay, so I preheated my oven before I started to 350. And I'm just going to oil my pan a little bit. I don't want to put too much oil because it'll add to the moisture of my bread as an ingredient. And I don't want it to be like an ingredient. I just want it to not stick to my pan, if you understand. But I have a loaf pan like this. And I'm just going to put my bread in here. Like so. I'm excited. Yes, I have made banana bread before from scratch, not so much, and not based off of the recipe that I went based off of today. I went based off of a different recipe today, so we'll see how it goes. I really feel like I could use some more walnuts, but I'm not gonna get out of hand. So yeah, about 45-50 minutes. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I want to say about 38 minutes later, this is what came out. This is my banana bread. I let it sit in there for like 5 minutes because I was afraid that it was gonna fall. So I let it sit for a little bit longer. So I'm gonna cut it and taste it. I'm gonna stir it out. That's a good sign. Eee. That's what the slice look like. Yay. It's good. It's good, y'all. I made banana bread from scratch. But yeah, so this is the vegan banana bread that I made, and it's banging. So thank you for cooking in the kitchen with Jamaica. Deuces.